Who would want to go out in the field? Factory guard.
If you have something to report, speak to Judicator Reinhold.
Okay.
Replacing people with technology. See where that got the old world.
You're not gonna be annoying, right?
Responsible for the comet.
The clerics are dying out as Magalan is beginning to live again. You think that's a coincidence?
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade Elex battery. A pressurized air intake valve.
What the hell are you talking about? I guess, sure. How would I send someone?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago.
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the Alps. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
You need to relax.
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But, now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
It sounds like you think your work is important.
Now, you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Alps. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Teach me something.
It's done.
I don't think I have any, yeah. Don't have any skill points.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
Okay.
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
Okay. How many quests? Ooh, a workbench. Which I probably can't do anything with, but you know. And I'm close to that. Huh. Why the hell do you put gems here? Oh, it gives resistance to me. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. Does I get more experience? Sure. Interesting. Didn't realize you could do that. I need some Elex. Alright, not bad. Cool weapons. It seems like it's some kind of armory, but there is no one there. And I think people won't like it if I go in there, so I guess I won't do that.
My mind is always left clear after talking to Balder.
House of Suggestors. House of the Brainwashers.
Bloody Baxter.
Don't waste time thinking about it.
Did I invite you?
You invite me where? It's just a common area. As far as I can see, at least. Doesn't seem to be personal
They
quarters.
say that, but you know they collect the
But maybe I'm wrong.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
There's nothing for you here.
Is there no one? Oh, there we go.
Kalan be with you. What brings you to me? Are you here to pay your tithe?
No.
I'm not here to pay anything.
All who stay here must pay their tithe to honor
Is he trying to make me pay him?
Let's get to the point. As
With
the
his
highest
powers?
suggester, I don't have much free time, as I'm sure you understand.
Suggestion?
The correction of those who have strayed from the path of the pure. As the high suggester,
Just a flyby to let you know about the game gift for Sunday. Doki goes.
Kalan's ways through suggestion.
Oh,
Kalan's will
alright,
works through
Vosoros, no problem. I'll stream something else.
mind must be free from
I want to
false
try
teachings. The body pure.
Sci-fi adventure I got a key from for, so
Only then can we be
I'll do
at
that
one with
instead.
Kalan and his community. As a patriarch, it is my job to guide and advise.
Hope your dog is
Kalan
gets better
clears the mind.
soon.
How do you clear someone's mind?
Through suggestion, we have developed technology, implants that allow us to guide the minds of others. It takes training, but it means we can bring people back to the pure path, or suggest to them that they do things that will assist us. It is an art that only the clerics understand.
Can elves do that? With their mutants?
The machine components you see on
Alright,
some
I'll check it out
wasteland
later.
mutants, we believe those allow the Albs a measure of control over the mutants, but it is a crude form of the suggestion we practice here. Some say it is because they are strong of mind, others that it is because they have been poisoned. But I think the answer is more straightforward. Their commanders are using an extreme form of brainwashing on them already. Their minds are already being controlled.
So this is where you brainwash people.
No. You can't force people to change who they are. You can only bring out their better traits. That is what I do. I re-educate people. That is what I must do now. There is a poor wretch who requires re-education. Leave me. I must help him find the light of Kalan.
I got the mission? Really? So many missions. Hands off. Why is that the mission? I don't know. I'm not sure about the suggestors yet. Ooh. Just looking around.
Not again.
Seriously, I don't like it at all when you do that. Oh my god.
Yes, I remember. Balder makes sense of everything. He is very wise.
I won't argue with that. I don't really want to have to go and see Balder myself.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just forget.
I wonder if he's doing that to people to control them.
Any asshole caught stealing will be sent to the suggesters.
Why do you assume everyone wants to steal from you?
I have my reasons. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't
There's another
waste
quest.
them on thieves. And sure, it would be great if every acolyte could get the armor we make for paladins, but my supplies are limited. Only those who have acquired that rank can get that reward.
I want to trade.
Right you are. I'll show you what you can buy at your rank.
But we don't have any rank. You actually sell any armor? Oh, you do. Ah. Why is the miner shirt better than what I have right now? The fuck? Just gives me crap, basically. We need to level up. We need to get some money too, but I need to do some quests for that. What's this? Cathedral.
Stone and metal. If only they spent such effort healing the planet instead of ripping.
Oh my god.
their bones.
I thought you didn't want to be with the Berserkers. Is the reason you are parroting their whole dogma, I guess?
So, here is the wanderer I have heard about.
You've heard of me?
I know everything that happens here. So much so that some have taken to calling me the Eye of Magalan. I am Reinhold, Judicator. I stand watch for all those in the Horde.
Man, I want a
And the
cool
Horde
sword.
stands as the guardian for all of Magalan. Such a duty requires vigilance. It means I must ask of everyone who comes here, are you friend or foe? Do you come here to gain the blessings of the clerics, or to oppose us?
Why should I join you?
Because we can show you the path to salvation. For yourself,
We will join
for
them,
all
just,
Magalan.
you know, asking.
Prophet Arvid helped preserve the knowledge of the past and set us on a course to use it to build a future. You can be a part of that future. You can find your true purpose amongst our ranks.
Yes, I want to become a cleric.
Then Magalan will welcome you. Good. I can see potential in you. Let us hope that this potential can be realized. May your time in the Horde be peaceful and productive.
Speak
Tell
to
about
me.
the other Judicators.
Judicator Johann fell on the battlefield. His is the highest honor. May Magalan have mercy on his soul. Judicator Ulbricht is responsible for the defense of Idan and all operations outside its borders. His is the grave duty of overseeing the war against the Owls. If you have any intelligence that might help him in his duties, you will find him in the upper halls of the cathedral.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
What's happening in the city?
Everything.
Magalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Magalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true
yeah,
understanding
okay.
of ourselves.
So they have taken what happened and given it a spiritual dimension, I guess. Because we know Infinite Skies was corporation, right? So I think we have read about Magalan too, just a bit. So they took all that and they made a religion out of it. Which is gonna be interesting if we can actually get what exactly happened, and if we learn it, if it will affect them, because they believe it in a non-fact manner, which is weird, because they're all about science and technology.
Infinite skies.
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways, that we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge, and the order to further it, was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutual.
I'm not sure about that. And that's another thing that is strange, because they do understand how things work. It's not like we're just following a blueprint. They get the basic principles behind the science. So again, that seems kinda strange to get all that and then having made a religion out of corporation and a possible safe haven from the comet. I wonder if someone like the top has the correct information and just feeding bullshit to the rest.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
Why would I want to become a cleric?
Because we're the last bastion against the owls. Our strength, our faith, and our technology are the only things that can stop them. Where the outlaws profit and the berserkers roll in the dirt, we have knowledge. The knowledge to make the world into what it once was, and much more. Join us, and you can participate in our knowledge, faith, and our technology.
I like 2 out of 3 of the things you said.
So, who are you? The welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation.
Also, it's kinda unrealistic how rude we are to people. I get that he was an alb, so feelings, etc. But you would expect to get more of a pushback or speaking to people in that way.
Explain the rules of the Horde to me.
Well, Kalan's commandments are simple and fair. They are rules to be found in many places, but to us, they are sacred. Theft, physical assault, murder, the dealing of chems are all punishable offenses. You may face a fine, re-education, or for the worst offenders, execution. And of course, your soul will pay the price. Stay with us, and you will learn of Kalan and his ways. Abide by the words of the great prophet Arvid, and you will open your way to eternity.
Eternity. Check.
Embrace eternity.
So, you decide who becomes a cleric and who doesn't.
Correct. Initiates are only allowed to join us when I decide they are worthy. And should they complete the tasks that are given to them, then I would welcome them into our community. And every acolyte that joins us can then begin on the path of enlightenment to gain promotion here.
I'm ready. Give me a task.
As you wish. I could use the help of someone who hasn't had time to establish themselves here. Someone with a more objective viewpoint. We've recently had to deal with the sad deaths of some of the faithful who wandered. wandered right into the arms of a chem dealer. Every one of us suffers temptation, and all must hope they can prevail against it. But those who deal in misery, who exploit the weakness of others, they are a problem that must be eliminated. Complete this task, and you will open the door.
Is this the same questline?
A true warrior for Clan.
Maybe not.
Is chem dealing a big problem here in the Horde?
I had thought we were free of their vile product, but it seems we do have something of a problem. A large reward has been offered to anyone able to bring them to justice. That should prevent this from becoming a bigger problem. If you think you can find these dealers, I would welcome your insight.
It is significant that Elex causes so many problems everywhere.
We are bound together by our weaknesses.
Then remember that next time you send your mechs into Idan.
It is clear to me that we must face the Albs together. It is the Berserkers who have clung to our history of warfare.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
Do you have any leads on where they may be operating?
Well, I had given Dietrich the task of investigating them, but he doesn't seem to have had much luck so far.
It is the same chain.
What leads he has. To my knowledge, he had slimmed the investigation down to 3 suspects. You should start with them.
Who does Dietrich suspect?
He can explain his methodology to you. But as I recall, it was a simple process of rejecting anyone who lacked the requisite access and opportunity. You should speak with the guards who were on duty at the time. Try and get that information as a written report. Anecdote and memory are best not relied on in these cases.
Are there any more details you can tell me about the chem dealing?
Well, these cases are difficult. Once you find someone who has lapsed into use, they rarely give up the culprit for hope of keeping their supply. But in this case, the user let slip the time of the deal. So we've been working backwards from there. The user involved, though, well, he's no longer in a position to provide us with useful information.
Why?
So we are relying on getting reports from the guards that can help us place
Did they kill him?
who was where on the night in question. Let us hope this line of investigation produces something concrete.
Where can I find these guards?
Well, there's Xander. He was on duty at the main gate on
That asshole.
question. Then there is the mine guard and the factory guard. Have you been to the mine? If not, you will find it
No, I haven't actually.
below the cathedral. The factory guards patrol to the north. By
I've
the
been there.
production facilities.
Okay. It's probably the guy at the entrance. Because he wanted to speak to us about something. That he wouldn't tell us what though.
Alt, state your business. Only officially authorized personnel may enter. The archives are sacred stores of knowledge. Our faith preserves us, and we preserve the wisdom of our ancestors.
What wisdom?
The scriptures, the writings, the texts, the foundation of our faith, and old world manuals that support our technology. Here the worthy study. Here the worthy learn. And unless you're worthy, you aren't coming in.
I'm totally worthy.
Forget it. I was about to go anyway.
I'm not sure I want to push yet.
Don't let me keep you. Kalan bless your path.
I want to save first, just in case. Hello. Okay, he left.
Be careful what you do here. Alt, state your...
How?
Until...
Get out of the way.
The archives are restricted. Why should I let you enter?
Why aren't the archives open to everyone?
Because what we store here is precious, as is the space to study. Some specialists are given their workshops, their fighting mechs. This is a place dedicated to learning. The only people allowed into the archives are those who have authorization, or who have reached at least the rank of acolyte. Is that clear? So, tell me.
Well, we can reach the rank of acolyte if we do the quest.
Is there a special password?
What? No. You just need to be authorized.
Okay. We'll come back to that, I guess. There's one more guy. And then we should be able to start doing quests. Or missions, if you prefer.
Yes, the newcomer. Now, there is a face that shows the world as it is. Conflict, friendship, betrayal, and trust. Let me get a look at you. Whatever you have seen, you are free of it now. You've reached us here.
This is the worst place to come for that. The clerics define themselves by the past.
The past sets rules for us to follow. But for individuals, each must have a chance to rewrite themselves.
I need to talk to you.
Then talk. Tell me what you want.
The clerics say that they are leading the fight against the Alps. But do you really expect you can beat them with the forces you have here in the Horde?
Faith is a weapon that can achieve much. I believe in Kalan. I believe in the technology he's given us, and in the men and women who carry it. We clerics were the first of the factions to rise after the ashes of the Coming, and while other alliances have come and gone, we have prevailed. So, we shall continue to do so, if it is Kalan's will that we should do so. But, if you ask me if we can hold out against the Berserkers, the Outlaws, and the Albs, then I would ask whose interest would the destruction of the Horde serve? And the answer can only be the Albs. You've seen them. The converters they build on our lands. The will of Kalan shall be made real. We will drive them from the converter in the north, and from the lands of all the free people. The clerics shall prevail, and I hope that other factions can realize this in time to save themselves.
You need to find someone to unite the factions.
We must work together if we are to survive. But we must work together with Kalan to lead us all. We must find a way to persuade the other factions to agree to work with us. Then together we can destroy the Albs. I need an ambassador for this task. Someone who can take my proposals to the other factions, but to know if you're suitable for this role, I must know who you are. And I need an honest answer.
I don't know who I am now, but I was Jax, an Alp commander.
And you walk in here and confess that? Since when do Albs come to talk? Are you lying? Or are you here to kill me? Draw your weapon here, and this cathedral will be a grave to both of us.
I'm not here to kill you. I was Jax. Now, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Then, you have renounced the hybrid and joined the Free People?
I am free from Elex. I'm exiled from the Ice Palace. I was betrayed, and now I'm being hunted by my own people.
So you're here seeking protection? To save your own skin? Or have you really escaped the Elex and seen the life there is outside Zekor? Commander Jax, the Alb, standing here. That is not something I would have believed. Yet, here you stand.
I was a wanderer. Now, I seek a cause.
Well, whoever you were shouldn't matter. The present counts for all, and yesterday for little. Kalan says the past is there to teach us, not judge us. Renounce your past, and you can come to Kalan in wisdom. That will take courage. And in these bleak days, courage is vital if we are to save this world. But you must have questions. Ask, and may Kalan bring you enlightenment.
These people are all very open-minded about who we were. Not about other things, but about who we were. Everybody seems fine with it, somehow.
Are the Alps still attacking the Horde?
It has been some time since their last major assault. But I'm sure you know that already, Commander Jax. By the attacks we've suffered, too many brave souls. Souls who would have been better improving Magalan than lying in graves. The death of Judicator Johann was a particular shock. But for the price that was paid, there was one exacted, and the Albs haven't attacked us in such strength again. Well, that is my hope. They could simply be massing for a bigger assault. We've had time to retrain, regroup, but it is hardly a secret that we are short of personnel. So, if you are here working for the Elves, you'll
This
see
guy's voice is familiar.
already. And we know that the Elves have used the time to entrench themselves deeper at that damned converter of theirs. Perhaps securing that was the extent of their plans, or perhaps they're just waiting for us to attack it before they strike again.
What do you
The way
know
he talks
about
too.
forces? The most recent information I have is that Commander Uruk has 3 garrisons supported by fighting machines and colossi.
Then I can only hope they haven't brought up any more reinforcements.
Will you wait for an Alb attack or strike first?
The converter has to be taken out of operation. It is the only way to free Ignadon, and the longer they sit there, the more time they have to prepare. We need to attack the converter, but it will take a major offensive, and that will cost us in lives and material.
Yeah, damn it. I'm pretty sure I know where that guy, where I have heard that before, but it's not coming to me.
Why have you waited so long to attack? Surely they get stronger while you're waiting.
The answer to that should be obvious when you walk around the hut. While our production lines have made up for our losses in fighting machines, they can't do the same with people. And the death of Judicator Johann has left us with another issue. The shortage of a commander with real field experience.
No, flashback time.
What about you? Can you lead the attack?
No,
Maybe.
no, no.
What was that?
That is far from my skill set. Logistics, defense, and interpreting Kalan's commandments are where my strengths lie. We need someone like you. An experienced commander. Someone who understands the Albs. What about you? You've seen the world. You must understand something of the Albs. Will you fight with us? Soldier or commander, we need people who've seen the world.
I don't know. My memories of those times are only fragments. Though I'm sure I was betrayed so someone could take my place.
No? Well, humility is an important trait in a leader. Or do you have another reason for not wanting to be considered?
If that is so important, why entrust it to someone who has just walked in through your doors? Do you always trust people so easily?
I trust my faith. And there is something about you that tells me you have a part to play in all that will come. Faith will show me the way. But perhaps you are intended for a different role. Will you go out as an ambassador to the free people? Speak to those who lead the other factions. Find me someone with experience. Someone independent. Someone who can lead. That in itself will give you a hand in shaping all our futures.
I guess so.
I will find you your experienced commander.
Good. Then go out to the other free people. This commander will be a symbol of the need for us all to work together. Be they separatist, berserker, or outlaw. Find someone with experience of leading troops in battle. Someone willing to risk themselves to stop the Albs. Someone willing to lead from the front by example.
You sound like you really believe we will find someone out there.
Faith and necessity sometimes breed hope. You should ask the leaders of the other factions if they will take on this role. If they decline, try their commanders. May Kalan and good fortune be with you.
Damn, so many missions. This game is huge. Should start to actually getting some of these things done. No. It's not still anything important, at least. I can find the exit. Aha. All right. All right, let's see. Is this the same quest or a different quest? Alright, let's try that one first, since it's in here, I guess.
I believe in the just nature.
Is that above? Okay, Jesus Christ, relax. I think it's below. Can't see anything.
But aren't you interested in what's going on?
How do I get in there? Oh, there we go. That was convoluted.
Find peace in yourself.
That's it? Seriously? Alright. I guess we need to go over here. Speak with Reynold. No, wait, what? I think I picked the wrong sub-quest or something. Yeah, it gives me the two quest givers, but not the actual people. That's interesting. Well, we know who they are, so I guess I can try to find them. One is at the factory. That might take a while. I can also go do the fort, I guess.
Listen to me, disciple of Magalan. The cleric Bertram has returned to our side. We give thanks for his safe homecoming, and welcome him back among his brethren.
I don't think we spoke to this guy.
And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Magalan. Welcome to the Horde, the stronghold of the clerics. Your presence here can only mean that Magalan's light shines upon you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Magalan.
Sure.
I will.
Your dedication will be rewarded. Magalan sees all.
That's one of the guys, right?
His name, and he will strike down your enemies.
Who are you?
I am Oswald. When Brother Rayner found me, I was just a wretched pile of misery. I was blind to who I could be. Rayner built me up, gave purpose to my life. Now, I'm spreading the teachings that saved me from destroying myself, in hope that those words can be the salvation of others, that they can save all of Magalan. So I invite you to stay here and contemplate with us, brother.
Tell me more about Magalan.
Before the comet burned the face of Magalan, The prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror that was to come. But they would not listen. And so, the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite skies will we truly see all. We must trust in Kalan.
Where is Kalan supposed to take you?
Up to the infinite skies. To where knowledge counts above all. There, we will truly see the universe as it is.
This is the space station?
Is difficult. And only those who are worthy will receive Kalan's blessing. Look inside yourself and take my words to heart. May they be a guide in the times to come.
No, we won't ask him. We're supposed to ask the guards, right? Why do you...
Carry Kalan in your heart. Let yourselves
Oswald, Hagen and Sigriff. So yeah, we need to speak to the guards that's following these guys. Don't see any guard though. Around him.
Kalan's strength lies in purity.
Maybe that guy.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
Can I look around?
Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there.
Pretty sure that's not the guy I'm looking for.
How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
That was very polite.
What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered, but remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
That was weird. Alright, can we read that report? That's not it. I saw Siegfried in the machine shop from the morning to the afternoon. I saw Hagen in the mines in the morning, then lost sight of him. Okay, I guess we need all three to figure out who was where. I'm guessing this is the prison. This place is scary. Imagine that breaking. These are... the convicts.
No. No. I'm not ready yet. Kalan will guide me. Kalan must offer me salvation. No. 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 Not me.
This seems kinda like the barracks. Only they are not
Kalan will save me.
free to go, I guess.
Sin.
These are not torture chambers.
No, please. Not
those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. Can't you see the truth about them? And you? What about you? Don't tell me you're planning on joining those lunatics. You can't be that stupid. Just get me the fuck out of here, will you? These bastards have got no right to keep me here.
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped so they could try and brainwash me into joining this cult. But they won't get me so easily.
How did you end up here?
They said we attacked one of their outposts. Total bullshit. What do they think I am, suicidal? Anyway, they wouldn't listen. They dragged me here and tried to brainwash me. But their bullshit didn't take. I remembered everything. And so instead of setting me free, they dropped me down here.
Where are you from?
Tavar. A bunch of these assholes came over the border. These idiots I was with were too busy fighting among themselves to see the clerics creeping up on us. They ambushed us out there and then dragged us to Igniton after we'd been wounded.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let them turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? I don't expect anything. But I hope you can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. They don't care about freedom. They want to brainwash you. So, will you help me?
I know the dangers, but it's very wrong for him to be kept against his will.
We're trying to join this faction. Get with the program. Let's see if we can maybe find evidence he's innocent.
Maybe.
Maybe I can do that.
What's maybe? This is a world of action. Maybe won't save you when they try to fry your mind, like they tried with me. You think on that.
Alright, I don't want to take a part on that. Let's not yet. Damn. Hand grenade. Why the hell did you leave him with a hand grenade? What kind of prison is this?
What is it you want? It's prayer time, so make it quick.
What is this place?
Here, we bring peace and honor to those who refuse Kalan. For only an honorable death can bring salvation. Only an honorable death can purify.
So join or die.
And so, I bring honor to the souls who break Kalan's commandments.
This is cruelty.
Think what you want, Berserker. But you will see what happens when you stand before Kalan one day, and he turns you away. Then you will pray for this honor.
And I thought exile was cruel enough.
Well, exile is pretty bad too. They basically sent you to die. Because that place is a death sentence, so it's not like it's that much of a difference. Obviously both suck. But you know, the Valley of Doom or whatever it was called. They just call it exile to feel better. What the hell was that? Oh my god, that face. Yeah. I'm so lost. Who are all these people? Alright, you know what? I need a lot more time to explore this place. This area is huge. And there are a lot of quest lines. For now though, I'll end the stream here. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for checking out the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Not with Elex, but it's a random game Sunday, so I'll be playing an indie game I got recently. Which I don't remember what's named now, but because, you know, I'm terrible with names. I think it's Solaria Moon or something like that. I'll be back with Elex on Monday and next week in general. Have a good night. or day, you know, depending on you are.